Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Silent Slayer. This is a game about infiltrating and then killing vampires. Yes, I have had this game for a little while now, but I feel like now is the time, now that the spooky season is upon us. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna talk like that for the entire game, but good intro though. Good intro. Anyway, let's do new game. I did play this game at PAX, so I know a little bit about it.
Hail to you, Slayer. I write this letter to bid you come in haste to this castle, known by the vampires as Castle Tsar. A ritual draws near which would empower Tsar, the elder vampire, and the entire clan of Tsar. But on the day before it ends, they are vulnerable. By your success against the foul creatures of your land, I judge you the most capable of slaying Clan Tsar before the world falls into darkness. Arrive at the castle precisely at dawn, and I shall teach you how to defeat them. For make no mistake, these vampires are unlike those you've faced. I've dedicated my existence to piercing their defenses. Ignore my guidance, and you shall surely fail, as did the other slayers before you. Swiftly make your way, and I shall explain all.
Eyeball book. Ooh.
And then the past slayer beheld their prey.
Hello.
They picked up the stake.
Oh, you're so beautiful. No? Ooh. Sorry. Pick up the stick. Huh? Okay, I just got an achievement for touching the vampire.
Then they thrust it at the vampire.
Right in the heart. Oh, goodness. And I died. Was that supposed to happen?
I know not why your predecessor failed to heed my counsel. Sadly, they were not up to the task. You must be. This is the last ritual cycle when the Elder Tsar is vulnerable. My knowledge and tools are essential to our success. Millennia ago, much was sacrificed for the hope of stopping Tsar. Blood, skin, sinew, and organ bound into a book to aid the Slayer in this cause. If your hands prove unready, all that will be for naught.
Nope, nothing under the table.
Let's get started then, shall we?
Whoop, whoop.
Nearby, in the castle's cistern, sleeps Baron Radovan, the least of the clan's nobles. I've compiled the methods for killing him in these pages. Refer to them should you have further questions.
Kind of a creepy base we have here. I mean, there's skulls on the floor. There's bones everywhere, cobweb. Kind of, cleaned up a little bit. Let's see. Bindstone. Binding a vampire starts with a bindstone formed by arcane means. They turn the coffin's protection against the inhabitant. Its power flows into the one who fuses it together. To assemble, take the pieces and line them up to each other. They fuse on their own when placed correctly. This particular bindstone will resemble a triangle on two sides, but each has a unique shape. Okay. When fused, blood pattern will appear. Vampiric magic and language relies on patterns like these. Specifically, these patterns act as a counter magic to the coffin's arcane barrier. Slaying. Each vampire's coffin is sealed in a special stone holder called a throne. They are positioned at precise locations to tap into the flow of the ritual's energy as it flows from the sanctum at the pinnacle down to the bottom. The coffins are guarded by defensive artifacts. Fail to handle these defenses, and you will rouse your foe. A vampire's mind is dormant during the day, but their body is still capable of devouring you. Precision, silence, and speed are necessary. Baron Radovan. Baron Radovan is your first target today. He is young for a vampire, ordinarily too young for the ritual, but recent circumstances rushed him here to fill in the 9th spot. Luckily for you, his defensive preparations are lacking as a result. The Baron himself runs agricultural estates for the clan. These castles' parchments, mostly of human skin, are from his holdings. Coffin. We will transport right to his coffin in the castle cistern. Ooh, convenient. What seals his coffin is a set of heavy metal bars. You must move the bars yourself to break the seal. Grasp the bar firmly and pull away from the teeth holding in place. Go slowly to control the noise as they are fitted tightly. Once separated, place it on the table. My table can dispose of such inconveniences once they are severed from the coffin's magic. Then swing open the coffin's lid. Radovan should be inside. Heart. The power of heart. The first step to the binding is to locate the vampire's heart. Do not think this is obvious. Vampires of Clan Zar can relocate their heart inside their torso. I have prepared a relic heart, a preserved organ infused with sympathetic magic. The closer it is to a vampire's heart, the stronger it beats. However, hover the heart closely over the torso until you find the point where it beats strongest. Squeeze the heart and it projects a marker to aim the stake at. Should you place it in error, squeeze the heart over the marker and drag it to the proper spot. Barrier. Last in the vampire's barrier. When all other obstacles are gone, a weakness in the barrier should appear to you. Strike it with your stake. Rapidly carve the bindstone's patterns with the stake. As you are the bindstone's fuser, it will guide you. Be precise and swift lest your quarry break free. Stake. If you succeed, Baron Radovan will be helpless for a short time. This is the crucial moment. I like my stakes well done. Thrust a stake firmly into the heart. That is how to slay a vampire of Clan Zar. Oh, can't throw it. Closing book.
You can't simply march over and stake him, unfortunately. The ritual's barrier protects him, and only a bindstone will let you pierce it. The stones on the table are bindstone fragments. Take the pieces in hand, line them up to complete the shape, and then release to fuse them together. When it's complete, an arcane pattern shall appear. Study it. All will be clear soon.
That's good. I like all things being clear.
And don't worry about running into the previous Slayer. The Slayer's mantle makes it impossible for your kind to turn into vampires. Her skin, though, that may have wound up as a parchment somewhere.
I'll keep an eye out.
Along with protective traps, the vampires of Zar alter their bodies. They can shift their heart inside the torso to hide their weak point. The Elder has even grown redundant hearts for defense. When a Slayer assembles a bindstone, they're infused with its power. Therefore, your preparation is finished. Now, to the cistern. The castle is secured by magic, but this table holds my octant, a device which can get us there safely. Keep still for the transport. 3, 2, 1.
Moving around too much. I wonder if I'm going to get teleported into the coffin with the vampire. A little too snug. Might make things easier, though. Oh,
Take a moment to
here we
reorient yourself from the transport.
Oh, no.
Before you sleeps Baron Radovan, his coffin seated in one of the castle's 9 thrones. Begin by unsealing his coffin. Remove the 2 crossbars holding it shut. Be warned, Radovan will wake unless you move them slowly and quietly. Don't cast the bar aside. Put it on the table for disposal.
Like a game of operation. There we go.
Now, grasp the coffin lid from your right side and pull it open. Good. Now for the binding and slaying. These vampires can move their hearts for protection, and so you must locate them before staking. Look to the table. This relic heart serves as a detector. Pick it up. Bring it close to Radovan's chest and see how it responds. His heart is beneath where it beats strongest. Squeeze it, and it will mark the space for you. Watch the beat and color of the relic heart. Again. Watch the beat and color of the relic heart. Again. Yes. That should be close enough. Do you see that shimmering magic towards the top of the coffin? That is the barrier weakening. Thrust the stake into the weak spot. Slash quickly through each segment. Follow the arrows. Done well, the pattern resolves into a blood glyph, further damaging the barrier. Perfect. He is at your mercy. Strike into his heart with force.
Bye-bye.
Adjust your hold on the stake if needed.
Right there. Right there. That was too far to the left. Goodness gracious.
Failure. A teacher even wiser than myself.
Yes.
Radovan awoke due to your inadequate execution. The one grace is the attack is only a primal reflex. The conscious mind remains unaware, and instinct soon subsides. It cost us time, though. Time that eventually runs out. I'm taking us back. Be still for transport.
Right. It's like a game of operation.
That should be close enough.
close enough.
You missed the heart.
Yes, I am aware of that. Thank
Remember
you.
to use the relic heart to mark the right spot to strike. We must return. Ready yourself for transport.
I am not a good vampire slayer. I mean, it's my first day. What are they expecting? Two in one go.
Yes, that should be close enough.
Alright. Third time's the charm. Slash, slash, slash. Then slash, 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 slash. Right there, man. Yeah! Take that! Take that. In your face.
Congratulations on your first victory. Is your confidence bolstered? The others will not be so unprepared. See that triangle in front of him? That clan symbol tied Radovan to this coffin throne. His departure unsealed it, and now it is our key to continue upward. Place it into the device on the table, and we'll be on our way.
I lost it. Oh, here it is. There we go.
Happily, Radovan's assassination will not be discovered until sundown when the clan wakes, if they wake. With his symbol as the key, I can transport you further up the castle. But first, you must prepare a new bindstone for our quarry. Time is short, so I will continue as you work. Baroness Khalida is next. She's a rising star who runs the clan's trading business. Naturally, they specialize in human cargo. You'll find Khalida is far sharper prey. If you do slip up, do not risk another mistake until some time passes. Two at once spells disaster.
Okay. Trying to find that corner. Where that corner might be. Is this going to be a square? It might very well be a square. No, I don't think it's a square. Okay, why don't we come back to that? Oh, there we go. come back to that and maybe figure out, or try to figure out where this connects to. There we go. Oh, these two just have to fit together. There we go. Hey, it's a,
Good.
what's
The
this shape called?
bind stone shows the symbols to counter Kalida's barrier. But coffins like hers also require special tools to open safely. The first tool you will need is this pry bar. Attach it to the head of a nail and push slowly until the nail bends out. Then pluck out the nail with your other hand and place it on the table. Don't permit the nails to fall. Now this is Radovan's clan symbol. With it as a key, my octant can take us to the next coffin in line. Each symbol brings us closer to the core of the ritual. In this case, we go to the crypt, Kalida's assigned throne. Put Radovan's symbol in, and we shall go.
Hold on one second. I'm gonna read this. Baroness Kalida, clan mercantile, shrewd and ruthless in both business and clan policies. We already knew that. Let's see. Baroness Kalida. Her throne is in the castle's crypt. After being turned less than 150 years ago, the ambitious Baroness rose quickly in the clan. Misadventure at sea delayed others from attendance, though she and Radovan were summoned instead. Mark it as sheer coincidence, then, that Kalida runs the clan's naval interest, including the safe overseas travel of its members. Better to say that she is dangerously ambitious. She has talent, though. Her victims even board her ships willingly in search of a new life. And true, they get one. She simply never specified the duration. After she enters for the day, special nails are hammered into the lid, sealing it against intruders. You must remove them without a sound. Even a nail dropped on the floor of the castle will wake her. I will provide a pry bar for you. It can loosen the nails as you apply steady pressure to the handle. Too much and it will scrape, and the Baroness will sure to hear. When the nail is brought close to the surface, you will see the pressure cause it to bend. At this point, stop. Any more and it will pop onto the floor. I strongly discourage trying to snatch the nail out of the air. The castle is dark and your reflexes are human. Just pull the bent nail out with your hand. Take some time to practice. Many coffins employ nails and it will only get harder. Another crossbar can also be found on her coffin, but nothing further to stop you. We already knew all that. Okay, on we go. Spinny, spinny, spinny. Ooh.
Many coffins to see here in the crypt, but the Baroness is our goal.
Slowly.
Slower.
Quiet. We must be very quiet. We're hunting vampires.
down again for the binding. First, locate her heart, then pick up the stake and take down the barrier. I won't be checking your work with the heart from now on.
Nice if you could.
Our daylight is not infinite.
I know our daylight's not infinite. I'm working on it. Let it sit. Right in the heart. Goodbye. Yeah. Sucks to be you, doesn't it? Get it? Sucks to be a vampire?
Your performance is adequate.
Thanks.
May you continue to learn quickly.
Oops. Ooh.
Good. Now that you're no longer a novice, I expect your pace shall improve. The bindstone components are ready for you. Duke Ottomar is next. He runs the military affairs of the clan, but in recent times, he's not exactly been covering himself with glory. The blood of conscripts and refugees, yes, but never glory. As Radovan's symbol led to Khalida, Khalida's opens the magical current to Ottomar. These currents are core to the ritual. The ritual amplifies the power of the countless souls gathered in the castle libraries. When it culminates, power flows from the pinnacle down those currents into the connected thrones. We're simply riding them backwards, upstream, so to speak.
That's good to know. Find the edge right there then, shall we? Is there an edge there? There might be. Puzzle solving. Puzzle solvered. Oh, there we go. I am that much closer in figuring this out. There's a point right there. And then there's this right here. Here, there we go.
Well done. Unlike the blood spilled by the Duke, the blood of the bindstone serves a purpose, showing the way through his barrier. You'll find the Duke's coffin is locked. Naturally, I forged a key. You will need these blades as well. Wires of midnight steel are strung inside many coffins. The slightest touch causes them to sing out in alarm. Only my blades can sever them safely and only when they are inert, devoid of energy.
Okay.
Take the symbol and proceed.
Well, first thing I read about this guy. Duke Ottomar, clan military commander, delights in the blood-spurting chaos on the battlefield. Duke Ottomar. The Duke is a terrible commander. He squanders clan resources on mercenaries in strategically meaningless conflicts. Why? Perhaps he's addicted to the free-flowing blood of war. Addict, huh? In the chaos, he hunts the weak and terrified as he derives the great pleasure from the greatest overmatch of force. Such sport only shows his own manifest weakness. Grincia, the clan's queen, placed Ottomar in the cellar as an incentive to temper his passions. I doubt it will prove of much use. And let's see. Mechanically, the locks created by the clan are no different than those in common use. However, once they are installed in the coffin, they are imbued with its energy. Still, with the proper key, they can be opened. The actual key is in the possession of one of the Duke's attendants, but it poses no challenge to me to fashion a copy for you. The lock and key are precisely fitted to make it difficult and loud to turn. A steady hand will keep the noise at an acceptable level. Interior. Inside the coffin, you will see wires of midnight steel strung across the interior. They are common, yet effective protection. Firstly, as they sense any touch, moving around inside the coffin is hampered until they are removed. Do not feel the need to test this. Secondly, like the other protection, they amplify the flow of energy into the barrier protecting the vampire. Binding is impossible until removed. And the teeth of my blades are fashioned similarly to the wires, but with a resonance in opposition. Close them on the wire to sever it. Be careful lest the blades bump into the wire rather than cut them. Lesser wires, such as the Duke's, are simple to cut. Finer grades channel energy more freely, and can at times flare with power. My blades will only work on dull wires which have no energy. Your skill so far give me increased hopes for our ultimate success here today. I can see that I have finally found the right slayer. Oh boy. Man, he is going to be a bit disappointed when he finds out I just kind of wandered in off the street. I was looking for the Applebee's. Alright. No bar this
Seems
time.
the Duke and his toadies made a mess of the wine cellar.
Key. Got to do it carefully, quietly. Whoever's making that slurping sound, can you... Oh, hi. Can you go away? Honestly. Careful. A bit too quick. Ooh. Air fresh. Hello? Oh, you look fancy. There are a lot of wires in here, aren't there? Like, operation.
I cannot protect you indefinitely. Work swiftly.
I am working on it.
Begin the binding. Bind the heart.
Hello. I wanted to find the heart first. Oopsies. I forgot we're supposed to find the heart first.
The binding only lasts a short while. You must stake before it fades.
I know, that was my bad. Try it again. Ay, ay, ay. Don't worry, I got this. I got this.
Turn slower.
I'm turning slower. Trying to, at least. Right. Looking up for that spider.
Pry slower.
Go away. Come on, shoot. Shoot. Spiders. This guy has a real thing for spiders.
Don't bump them.
I'm not trying to bump them.
Begin the binding. Mind the heart. Our daylight is not infinite.
And... in your face. Or in your heart, actually. That's what you get. That's what you get.
An unworthy ash heap. A waste of immortality.
And here. Well, I get the feeling the book has ulterior motives here. Bye-bye. Oh, I can't close any further than that. Okay. Boop.
I trust you now grasp why the relic heart is necessary. Your new bindstone awaits. Grand Master Loretto, the clan's foremost craftsman, will be the next to fall. He prowls about the world's universities and devours the work of their geniuses and their blood.
Figured.
A pity to lose such talent. The midnight steel you saw is but one magical defense used by the clan. They've adopted many tricks to trip up the Slayer by Daylight who plagues them. Yes, it infuriates them that a mere human can kill them as they rest. But I know this place far better than the vampire who tracks me. There's no defense I can't penetrate.
Are we done? Alright, well, I think that's probably a good place to end it, for now at least. So that has been Silent Slayer, Vampire Killing Simulator. I hope you all have enjoyed. Yeah, this will be our new series for the spooky Halloween season. So yes, look forward to more episodes. Probably, let's see. Did 3. I'll probably do these 3 next video, and then maybe next 3 this. So maybe 3 videos total, depending on if they have any extra content or what have you. But yeah, it seems like they just have the 9. So we shall see. In any case, I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!